This podcast is brought to you by the following sponsors. Your San Diego County Toyota dealers. We've got what it takes. Fix Auto. Corky's Pest Control. And Lolita's Family of Restaurants.
Welcome into Canyonside Baseball and Softball Academy, where
hitters are made.
And
we jump on bandwagons really late and when there's no space left.
And claim that we were there the whole time.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Tommy Morris, Christian Pedersen, Coach David Ring here to talk to you about the Division I baseball finals. We're down to our final four teams, guys, so we're going to try and predict who's going to make it into that final game. Grossmont going to be taking on Saints. Saints ready with the loss. They played earlier in the playoffs. Grossmont beat them, so Saints has to beat them 2 times now to get in. Can they do it, Christian?
No. I think what we've seen with this bracket is ultimately what matters more than anything else is strength of schedule and taking away quality wins, not just necessarily overall numbers of wins. The Saints team that came in with that number 1 seed maybe a little underperformed for what you would consider a number 1 seed. You look at Granite Hills on the other side, they're like a 7 or 8 seed, been tearing through people. We're seeing the teams that actually challenged themselves and took away quality wins getting the big wins. Grossmont, that Eastlake game, I keep going back to it. They played Eastlake twice close. They beat them once. They've got what it takes to win big games, not just games, big games. Grossmont's not going to get stopped.
I have a feeling that Grossmont's going to win also. Saints has had, like you said, they've been the number 1 seed, but yeah, underperformed. I don't see them pitching through a Grossmont team with that type of offense, with that type of leadership. Absolutely. Grossmont's going to win and make it to the finals.
I like Saints to win the first game, Grossmont to win the second. It's kind of cool for Saints. They lost to Grossmont like 2 games ago. Now they get to bounce back and try and take that back. But I think Grossmont eventually will win that second game. Other half of the bracket, we've got Granite Hills with no losses, Francis Parker with a loss. So that means Francis Parker's got to beat him twice. I think Parker game 1, Granite game 2. Agree or disagree?
Disagree. Granite game 1. These boys are ready to play. Like we've said all season long, when you shrink it down to a small set of games and you get everyone close to healthy, Omahan, Ross, Casio, Hazelhurst, you start talking about a team that, if they had been there all season long together, would probably be up in the Open Division. Or you were talking about the defending D1 champs. These guys are ready to go. These boys are ready to play. Granite Hills in 1.
So Granite Hills is knocked out. Scripps Ranch, La Jolla Country Day is out. I mean, for me, they're the spoiler right now. And they've played a season where, teams look at them and they're like, oh, Granite's not that good. They don't have as many horses. I highly disagree with that. I'd say their horses are ready to go. Grossmont, Granite Hills in the finals.
Great final.
Francis Parker, I don't want to take away what Francis Parker's done. Michael Campagna hit a home run in the game the other day to kind of solidify that win. Parker's had an outstanding season. I think Granite Hills is just too strong right now.
Yeah, at this point in the playoffs, it's not a diss to pick against a team. It's just that someone's got to go in there and win. And we're talking about the last 4 teams left in D1. It's not we're not smacking on either of these teams to say that they're going to lose. It's just that the other teams are just a little bit better.
And I'll say this too about Parker: they have overperformed. I mean, what they were expected to do, how good they were this year, winning league, doing all this stuff. They had a great season. So. Hey, I think they're going to win a game. It would not shock me. They're going to.
No, we all picked La Jolla Country Day to win league, and they've shown us up for sure. So I wouldn't be surprised if they prove us wrong again.
All right, and hey, if you're from Francis Parker and you want to tell us that, you can go ahead and tweet at us. Let us know. Share this video, please. Again, if you're still curious about the other divisions, we've got a video for each one of those. We'll come back later in the week because what's happening later this week? I don't remember.
I'm going to go watch Ramona San Marcos. Oh, finals.
Later in the week.
The one time with school that you actually are excited for finals.
Yeah, this is the good kind of finals. So we'll see.
Different meaning at different times of the year. Right?
So we'll see you later in the week for finals predictions. Until then, we'll see you later.